Hey there! The world of AI is just exploding, right? It's moving so fast it can be really tough to figure out where to even begin. So in this explainer, we're going to walk through one possible path to mastering AI, breaking down the key steps of a structured learning journey.
But before we dive in, let's just ask the big question. What's the goal here? For most of us, it isn't just about understanding AI for fun. It's about using it to create brand new opportunities. That's the mindset we're exploring today. How to turn this knowledge into real, tangible growth in your career.
Okay, so let's start with the why. Why is there so much buzz around AI skills all of a sudden? Well, everything points to this being a fundamental shift in the industry, not just another piece of tech that's here today and gone tomorrow.
And this really gets to the heart of the promise, doesn't it? The idea that practical skills in AI and data science can act like a key that unlocks new career paths, gets you that promotion, or maybe even helps you launch your own thing. It's a direct line from learning to opportunity.
You know, navigating a journey like this really helps if you have a guide, or at least a map. The material we're looking at today focuses on one such guide called ML360 Degrees. So let's pull back the curtain and see what their approach looks like.
So, what's their mission? It's pretty straightforward, really. Their whole focus is on helping you build real AI skills. And that word real is so important here. It's all about emphasizing practical, real-world application, not just theory you'd read in a textbook.
So how do they actually pull this off? Well, it looks like it's built on three main pillars. First, the training is laser-focused on what the industry actually needs right now. Second, it's all about hands-on learning, getting in there and building projects. And third, you get access to expert mentors. That's a pretty solid formula for this kind of training.
And of course, credibility is everything. The program is led by an industry professional, Prabhat Kumar. You know, that's a key thing to look for in any training program. When the leadership has actual real-world experience, you know the curriculum is going to be relevant and practical.
A huge part of any good program is having a clear learning path, a roadmap. ML360 Degrees seems to organize its content into a really structured map, so you always know where you are and what's coming next. Let's take a look at what that map looks like.
So as you can see, the whole journey is broken into three main stages. It starts you off with the absolute fundamentals, like Python and data basics. From there, you move up to an intermediate stage where you're actually applying machine learning algorithms. And finally, you get to the really advanced topics, like neural networks. It's all designed to build your skills one step at a time.
And this gives us a little peek at some of the specific courses they offer. What's interesting is the range. You've got something like AI for non-tech, which is perfect for understanding the concepts without coding. Then there's generative AI for everyone, super practical. And then there's the more advanced agentic AI course. It really shows they're trying to cater to different people at different stages.
Of course, a map is only useful if you actually start walking the path, right? This next section is all about the tools and the hands-on experience you get along the way. Because, let's be honest, that is how these skills are actually built.
And hey, social proof is a powerful thing. Take this quote from Avinash Sharma, for example, who calls the teaching style amazingly efficient. When you're a busy professional, hearing that they respect your time and get right to the good stuff, well, that's a pretty big deal.
So what exactly is in this toolkit for success? It brings together those expert mentors we talked about with project-based learning, which helps you build a portfolio you can actually show off. And the whole thing wraps up with an industry-relevant certification that validates all the skills you've learned.
Okay, so let's bring this all home. We've looked at the opportunity, the guide, the map, and the tools. Now it really just comes down to taking that first step and starting your own journey.
At the end of the day, the goal here is really simple. Build real, valuable skills and accelerate your career. The program we've just walked through is just one potential path to get you to that destination.
So we'll leave you with this final thought. We've just looked at one possible map for learning AI, but hey, every journey is unique. The real question is, what will your AI journey look like? What problems are you going to solve? What are you going to create? The path is wide open. Thanks for joining me for this explainer.